Remi comes with an experience of nearly 2 decades in human resources across both product and service based companies in the semiconductor industry, and also significant years as a functional consultant, Microsoft's HR product, D365 Human Resources. She is also one of the co founders for NGO. As a master's degree in human resources, she has worked with Fortune 500 companies and is with FourVision. Happy to have you on our platform, Remi. I'm sure there's lots we can learn from you.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say that. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody, for giving me this opportunity, particularly for to Sechi's Life team. Thank you, Rashpreet and Divya. And
It's our pleasure to have you on board. So, Remi, moving forward, I think it's a topic which is always interesting because it's just a constant reminder of what we need to keep doing. So, just starting out, so how has your journey been so far with respect to your career, health, personal life?
oh, I've had my share of ups and downs, um, good and bad experiences like anybody else would have challenges. I've had mine too. But I think two things which stand out for me are, uh, how do I put it? What doesn't kind of, stop to surprise me is that people judging you based on their standards or their past experiences, etc. That doesn't stop to amuse me nor stop to surprise me. Every time I go through that experience, I wonder, while there is a saying that don't judge a book by its cover, it continues to happen. That is something which is a continuous challenge which I face regardless of time. And the second thing I would say was not having a coach or a mentor at the right time. That has been another challenge for me in my career. Uh, Personally, I think I was doing fine and I'm still doing fine. I must say that I'm kind of blessed with great friends around me, and my uncle is my role model, and he's been one of the biggest or strongest pillars, who's been there to guide me. So that has kind of got me going. And I think it's very important that you have an insight into yourself as a person. So if you have a better insight into yourself as a person, then I think you'll be able to see how you can move forward. So, one other thing which has helped me is having clarity of thought, and then reaching out to people for help. Now, that's the biggest step in terms of moving forward. So, a lot of us kind of get stuck and don't know how do we go forward. So, and I think I would like to relate this point back to Sechi's life here. And I think you guys are doing a fantastic job there, be it in networking, be it in upskilling or career guidance and a lot of other areas. It's People have to make use of this opportunity when it is being offered to them. So I wish I had this opportunity 15 years ago. I would have definitely, had taken this opportunity. So I think reaching out to people, again, when I say reaching out, you don't know whom to reach out to. Today, there is an opportunity where Sechi's life is there. Whereas you need to guess, do I reach out to friends, family, or a confidant? And who is somebody whom you can share your problems with, who's not going to go about gossiping about this topic, and someone who can really give you a proper guidance. Now, that could be professional or it could be personal. So this is the critical step in moving forward. And the second step is about taking action. So that's very critical as well. So it's not about just identifying the problem. The next step is to say, okay, how do I go about it? Solving this problem. Whom do I reach out to? Then, okay, what are my actions? Am I ready for it? When do I take it? So these are all different ways of, or steps in moving forward as far as I'm concerned. And I think, when I was registering on the app, I saw that there is so much talked about, in the sense, areas within self awareness. And I think that's extremely key. having more insight into yourself, being self aware, is so important for you to make decisions, particularly when you're stuck. So, this is how I feel, and this is what it means to me personally.
Yeah, absolutely. Identification of the problem and the ability to keep moving ahead. I think that is really the key. Once we understand ourselves and our environment better, it just makes it that much more easier to move ahead. So yeah, absolutely well spoken, Remy, and thank you so much for the kind words. What you're saying about a mentor and about having somebody to hold on to and an expert is something that many women have resonated, not just you. I mean, a lot of women. And that's precisely the reason why we launched Say Cheese Live, which is to have that support system for women much earlier on in their careers, because everybody wanted it and we didn't have it. So communities, and especially now that it's becoming virtual and technology is a lot more easier and also accessible. That's the whole purpose. And we would love, you could come and join us and mentor, be a part of the community, because what you have faced is the best what you can advise on. So thank you so much for your time today, Remy. It was wonderful to have you on our platform.
Yeah, thank you for your time as well. Thank you, Rajpreet. Thank you, Radhika.
Let's make this world a happy